is the really core of today's topic that I'm going to show actual demo that AI application for ESG. So what I'm going to show is that I will show that there what is the recent trend, what is the you need to watch in the year 2021, something like that. You want to know some topic or some trend or something like that. AI can summarize for you like a financial news headline. So I will show you the what is mean by the text summarization. And then I show you the knowledge map. So how you can iteratively work with the AI topic modeling. You got the whole topic in some specific topic, in this case, ESG. And then also I will using text analytics and classification. And then if you are investor, then you want to know about your portfolio company's performance. So I will show you how you can get the scoring, performance scoring, and then opportunity risk scoring based on publicly. I only use publicly available data. Actually, there are many like a professional service company provide a fee-based, like a high quality data. But actually what I did was actually I just using publicly available and then amenable that I can access. So that means you can also do that. But my feeling is that, yeah, you can use a professional service if you're really serious about it, but without actually using that professional service, this is my 1 month experience. You can get a lot of information. You can do your own research without that information, just using publicly available data set. So I will show you that. And then also I will try to short-term ways, like usually ESG is a long-term, but I'm going to show you how you can link with like a short-term stock earnings and volatility, unless it can link with the ESG scoring. This is just I try that to get the idea. And then also I already talk about the issue with the greenwashing detection. So exaggeration or the false information about their performance in ESG space. So how the sentiment analysts can detect greenwashing here is one example. And then finally, I will show the more advanced topic that this is still ongoing, but have some good friend to contribute to ESG community. That so I will show more advanced topic like semantic search, and then more like advanced scoring. And then I also, if you are in the data science or AI space, not ESG especially, but if you're data related and AI related, and then you're always handling data processing. So here is this is a known idea. So you can use in text translation, means that you have one sentence and you convert one English sentence to some other language, like for example Germany or the French, and then they convert to English, and then they will like rearrange and then changing some word or some paragraph. So they will have some similar meaning, but a somewhat different sentence. So it's way to increase your data. So I will show you, I actually got the data augmentation through text translation using the most advanced NLP, deep learning algorithm. Also, this is my new idea that actually, listen, you already seen that in GPT-3, they can generate the language, they create languages. So actually, you have a seed sentence, and then using this text generation method, and then you will get the new sentence. So this is another way, actually, this is my new idea that you can have increase your data set through this text generation. And then also give you some my grand scale project. I'm going to have a lot of the industry-wise data set, like we call like ground truth, because if you want to have a more accurate, for example, here is a topic modeling is unsupervised learning. So we don't provide any criteria, but it's not, accuracy is not good. So you need to work iteratively, and the human involvement is very high. But in here, that you want to be more high accurately, and then automatically do something, and then you need the you need to train, they will supervise learning. Then the most problem is the high quality, and then you need for the good accuracy, and then you need some amount of data. Actually, it's very expensive. You got the data. So, but I got a good idea. Then I have a planning that I'm using the public available ESG report, and then there are 100,000 actually the data available, and then I got algorithm can get the sentence and then classify them, auto labeling them, and then I tried, and then for myself, and then I got the good idea. So I'm going to open my result that let the other AI expert or the ESG industry people can benefit from my work. So this is my planning. So I will show you. Okay, so here is a lot of things actually I show you, but I only have around 5 minutes or something like that. So, so the summarizing is here is something. Here is you provide a long paragraph here, and then you got the a short summarization. Actually, you have seen in my presentation actually this one. So I provide this long paragraph, and they give me the very short sentence. This one actually I show you today. So here is a very interface is very, because this is my research paper, research type of the interface. This is a Google Colab, but it's not a professional type. But this is the one prototype at the, and then if you want to do some know about the trend, and then AI can automatically summarize for you. This is one idea. Okay, and then I show you the knowledge man. What I did was actually I got the, for example, I have the available data set. For example, that there are very good data set. There is a very many ESG reporting standard or reporting guideline, reporting handbook. So they provide how you can write down your report, how you can disclose your ESG information. So I get a whole the information, and then do some data process. And then here is how I using the WEF, TCFD, SA, SB, and CDP, and RIS and GRI, all the number of GRI here. Even I using AICPA, and then NASDAQ, some stock market recommendation, guideline handbook. And so I using this information, try to understand what the ESG space, and then I did this data processing, and then try to get the relevance topics like here. And then here is a iteration. So until I got a good list of this topic, and then I try to do grouping this as some topics they call topic modeling. And then I tried for example, I divided this data set as a 10 group. And then I also try to do how the grouping looks like that. And then try to find out what the keyword, and then try to get what is the topic representing each group. So I did iteratively. And then also I look at the each topic, there is their sentence. So I compare with the sentence, and then try to find out the keywords actually related. So I iterated back and forth that until I got the good topics. So then I got this topic like that. And what each topic combined with some specific word in here. So this will be the base in my scoring. So when I did my scoring, that actually based on my analysis, I got 10 topics, and what will be the representative topics for each topics, like a word, the representing keyword for each. And then I try to find out some sentence that can be within this category, within this matching word. So that was my what I did. And this is one you can compare with something like that. So what I did was a standard reporting standard data set. I also industry-wise, like a financial area, ESG reporting. Here's did the same thing. And here is like automotive industry. I also have other industry I did. And then here is a one is a financial news is another good. So I look at the like a headline news like a financial times or the financial news time or some other like Thomson Reuters, something like that. There are out there many good ESG news headlines. So I gathered that information is publicly available, and then I did the same thing, and then get the topic, and then try here. So I think that this is one actually what I experienced that each, for example, the automotive and financial, they have some different metric. So they cover some common area and different area, and for the topics, somewhat in the similar one, different one. So want to have a more comprehensive, and I include more industry. Also like a reporting standard is very good because they cover all aspects of the ESG and the subcategories. So I use that one. And also these financial risk is, for example, each topic, if you look at it, the financial risk is more focused on investment side. So I learned from this that what is meant by the impact investment and the like socially responsible financing or the green bond or something like that, using this iteratively using this topic modeling based on this public available data reporting and then financial news, some other research paper or something like that. Okay, so I think that I will show you very okay, so I pre-analyzed the data set and then I got a good data. So I already did before pre-processing. And then what I did was to here is a try to topping modeling. I try to be gather them is more like a high priority with the gathering. So this is my own, so it can be changed for years. But anyway, I just select about the more than 0.5% actually the high probability they are grouped for each topic. And then within this topic, actually, I define for the data set for each company. For example, the automotive company, I have a BMW, FCA, Ford, GM, Honda, Hyundai, Mazda, and here is 11 company here. And then, as I told you, that through topping model, I got the 10 categories of the ESG topic. For example, E have like sustainable environmental sustainability, or the some like natural resources and climate change, and then energy pollution matter, and then waste management, and then the social responsibility like a community contribution, and then human resources, and then for example like here is a business relations like a supply chain or the some of the customer relationship, and then corporate governance, and also like code of conduct. I made it, and then each one from the like a topic modeling, you got the what is the key search word, like a key topic word for each different topics. So I made it, and then try to search for each sentence that whether they within their sentence they have this word, and I got the point here, and then you got the score. So for example, that for GM, you have every subtopic, 10 topic have a score. I think that I never seen before in other like papers or some other work that they did this kind of the very like detailed analysis for each topics, but I did it because of that. I have an intensive knowledge map, so I use that one. And then also you can compare with them which company is like industry-wide, three company like GM, Ford, and Tesla, and then how's their performance in ESG space. And then the other thing is that if you want like some opportunity and risk for the investment, and then what you can do is I look at the polarity. That means that their meaning is like some positive way to investment, or some risk means that some negative meaning. So I did a polarity research and then did the same thing. Here is that for each company, I can get like what will be the opportunity or what is the risk factor. So this is one actually you can do based on my previous research about what is the acknowledgement each topic, and then what is the keyword that within this each topic, and then based on that on, and then you can compare with industry wise or other factors like ESG performance scoring or the opportunity and risk here. Okay, and then here is another data, the publicly available data is SEC filing. This is one is 10K, or another is earning course that if you are in the stock market and then you have a quarterly, you have an earning course. So I use this 10K earning course is publicly available. So what I did was to analyze, for example, that for 10K filing, and then for example, I look at the like Amazon, Apple, like X Mobile, something that I'm familiar, and then I did like get the data, and then some data processing, and then did the same thing, like compare with my topic. In this case, I didn't very detail. I just look at the like ESG. So I combine everything here, and then you got this one that every company have some, you can compare with like Apple, Google, Microsoft, or something like that, compare with like, so for example, Tesla, like they have a very, the electric car, right? So environmentally friendly. So they high score in here, and then General Electric, that they like heavily involved in the industrial heavy machine trend, like a power source or the turbine or something like that. So they are very concerned about their ESG. So they are very like seriously consider ESG management in their inside. So you can see that they have a high score in here. So here is one that publicly available data. You got how the industry wise, company wise, they have a performance. And then also here is an earning course. So you can have some opportunity measure that this one, for example, let's look at the full earning curve, the year 2020, like every quarter, like 1 quarter to 4 quarter, and then GM and Tesla, and then public available this one. So I did the same thing here. And then I got the ESG scoring like this. So you can compare with the ESG scoring based on earning course. So good indicator, the performance or the opportunity or the risk factor is public available is ESG report, and then SEC filing, 10K and other filing, and also like a financial news, right? And then some standard organization research paper is very good thing, and also is an earning course, right? So, and then also maybe some Twitter or the message or other like social networking platform like a Facebook or LinkedIn. You can get anything that openly you can get it, and then you can get some idea about how you measure some specific your interesting companies performance based on this publicly available information. With this also this code source code also publicly available. Actually, I did some additional work, but the basic one that the beauty of this space AI, almost AI algorithm is publicly often in the, look at the GitHub space, you can find a lot of the information. My work also did not start from the scratch, based on Googling some GitHub space and the Medium space and the related topic, and then get the some basic algorithm, and then I redevelop for some my specific topics. So all I got is from that. Here is one example that this is end-to-end analysis for the Apple. So for the Apple, that what I did was a from report, ESG report, and then from all the available ones. So I did was ESG report, and then also you got the Apple score for this one, and then also I did like 10K And then you got the one, so you can combine every score to look at it, how's the performance of your portfolio company, that from the all the public available data sets. So this is one I did. And then this is one actually this is one actually this is a short-term way actually that you got the short-term like 1 week window information from this Finviz, and then you get the financial news, and then I try to get the scoring and opportunity, and then try to combine with the like a short-term stock earnings and volatility analysis. So this one I can show you live because this is very short. So actually actually I did a few hours ago, but actually I can do real time. So for example, it'll get the news data headline real time. So you got the headline, so you see that this is today, right? And then time is nearly now, right? And then it'll give you like a 100 headline for over about a week. And then you see that here, this is a brand new, fresh news. And then I'm trying to do what is the performance of a Tesla. And then I did it. And this is a Tesla. And then try to get the score. See that Tesla score. This is real-time score. So from starting from now to over past 1 week, headline news, based on headline news, they got the environmental score 64, social. So this is absolute number is not meaningless because depending on how you measure, but there is some number, relative number will be first. So they are more environmental and then social and governance way that they can do that. Okay, you can also investment opportunity risk analysis based on this. So then you can see that opportunity score, the investment opportunity score is a point point. So absolute number is not important here, but you can see there's some relative risk score. So there are more opportunity than risk in here. So you can do in a short term, like a 1 week window in the real time. You can do that, and then you can compare with your stock. So stock market also have a daily base update. So you can have like some volatility or earnings, and then you can trend over this, what is a high and low. So you can combine with your stock, like a market analysis with this ES scoring and opportunity and risk analysis to like combine with like where your portfolio company can perform in the stock market. Okay, and then this is the one actually the greenwashing. So basic idea is to like you got the data set actually label 0 is a negative, positive means that so negative means that the greenwashing means the negative impact. So you got the like 2 type of polarity data, and then I do some here is a they call bot model. So I train them, and then did some fitting, and then fine tuning and evaluation, and then the like precision about the 0.9 is very good, and then put into like a sample, like I got the, for example, that the greenwashing in the negative means that you have a more number in negative means that it's negative greenwashing. So I got the nearly 5% more that actually put into sample that they can figure out whether the statement is greenwashing or not. So it was fantastic. And then here is a semantic search. Semantic search means that before I did what the scoring opportunity analysis was just based on word. So there's a text analytics. But here is more can do is that because just compare with the two sentence with the word is a knife, because the sentence word actually determine the meaning determined in the context within the sentence. So this is a more advanced way that actually you compare sentence by context and based on this like a similarity based on. So they call semantic search. And then if you put into like your input data, and then you will get in the database what is the most similar word. So this information already processed once, so they have all the information whether this sentence means what is opportunity or risk, or the schooling, or stock market analysis, whatever. So this is not completely done, but this is ideal prototype that actually the more advanced similarity.
사실입니까 그게? 드디어 그날이 온 겁니까? 드디어 이분이 오시는 겁니까?
이분이 오시는 거죠.
우리 주엽 씨는 이분 나오는 걸 굉장히 꺼리는 것 같더라고요.
아니요, 그렇지 않고요.
어려워하고.
저희 아버지보다 좀 어려운.
좀 되게 예민하더라고요.
네, 저 오늘 예민합니다.
준비하는데 이렇게는 손을 막 쓰려고.
그리고 저희가 이렇게 길게 하면은
네네.
또 화를 내실 수도 있는 분이에요. 그래서 빨리빨리 진행을 해야 됩니다.
네네, 빨리 소개해드리겠습니다.
한국 농구계의 살아있는 전설.
네.
대한민국 농구 대통령입니다. 허재 감독님.
Here is one thing that I show is that how you get the more data. Because, if you want the more accurate data, then we need to train you based on large Python data. So this is what translate your data. You have
올림픽 대회가 기초를 존중하고 바로 책이 고맙습니다. 허재 감독들이 보는 슛.
This is an ESG state one, and then you convert to like a French. Then they convert English, and you will get
선수와 감독으로 모두 우승한 최초의 주인공이 됐습니다. 허재 감독은 국제대회 우승으로 대표팀 감독 데뷔 무대를 화려하게 장식했습니다.
And then here is another one is
이 두 분의 농구계의 선후배. 두 분이 뭐 10년 차이라고. 나이가 10년 차이인 거죠.
예. 저도 이 운동을 처음 시작할 때 그 당시 허재 선수를 보면서 나도 저렇게 되고 싶다라고 생각하면서 농구를 할 정도로 저한테는 정말 우상이었고, 이 80년대 농구대잔치가 뒤에 보이시는 장충체육관에서 열렸는데 이 허재 감독님을 보려고 전날부터 여학생들이 텐트 치고 저 앞에서 잤습니다.
오늘도 어김없이 농구장을 메운 오빠 부대들.
허재에게 연결했습니다.
여기에서 밝히지만 오빠 부대가 제가 최초예요. 다른 사람들이 어떻게 생각할지 모르겠지만 이상민이 뭐 우지원이가 자기네가 뭐 오빠 부대 최초라고 그러는데 제가 오빠 부대 최초고.
그거는 인정해야죠. 두 분이.
원래 그런 말은 자기가 안 하고 알아서 다 해주는데.
근데 너무 이제 본인들.
내가 하고 싶어서 하는데.
이제 그 얘기 그만하시고 이제.
사실은 TV는 사람 쉽게 나오신 이유가 이제 인연을 찾고 싶으신 거잖아요.
나를 비롯한 이민영, 이삼성, 지금은 이제 없지만 이 세상에 없지만 한만성이라는 친구가 있었거든요. 그래서 넷이 4인방이라고 그랬거든요. 중학교로 같이 들어가서 고등학교 때까지 6년이라는 세월을 같이 지냈거든요. 그리고 중3 때나 고3 때나 우승을 다 했어요. 아주 기쁨을 같이 했던 그 친구였는데 어느 날 갑자기 소식이 끊겼어요.
어느 분 4인방 중에 누가요?
이삼성이라고. 근데 어느 날 갑자기 바람과 함께 사라지더니 안 나타나더라고요.
이 보시면
4인방이에요?
허재 감독님.
귀여워.